What am I calling this? I don't even know what I'm calling this. Hi, and welcome to Ring Rust to the main event. That's where I take a current superstar or diva and send them to the main event. Okay, so I'm going to talk about Kalisto today, that little scamp, right? Okay, Kalisto has shown an amazing in-ring ability, and he's also our current US champion. But in order to tell you what needs to be done, I need to take you back on a history lesson of the US Championship. There have only been, I think there's like 76 people that have owned that title. So that's a very short list when you think about the history of the belt. The belt has been around since the 70s. So that's a very short list of people in the 40-year span of the US belt. And Kalisto is the current champion. He is on that list. Okay, we can all agree that it has lost some prestige. It was supposed to be a stepping stone to the main event, but a lot of people are seeming to plateau at that level, at the US Championship level and at the Intercontinental Championship level. A lot of people, you're not going to like what I have to say about this, but the best thing they ever did for that championship was to put it on John Cena. And that is because John Cena is that main event level. He is the man. And John Cena will forever be the man. Thank you, WWE. That's a topic for a different day. But the best thing they ever did was put that belt on John Cena. And John Cena went day in and day out defending that. We saw some amazing matches with the different talents on the roster, the different levels of talents on the roster. And that's all thanks to putting that belt on John Cena, and that brought it up to a prestige. A very high prestige. So when John Cena left, when he had to take a break for whatever reason, I think he wanted to film a reality show or get married. Did John Cena get married? I don't know. And it wouldn't be the first time. He left and they brought in Alberto Del Rio. And again, that's a different discussion for another day. But Alberto Del Rio also has that main event caliber. Look at his stuff in AAA. Look at his stuff on Lucha Underground. Alberto Del Rio is the man, or El Hombre. Okay? Del Rio, they put the belt from John Cena onto Del Rio. That was a smart move. It keeps the belt at that high caliber level. But Del Rio didn't really defend it against anybody. He didn't really put in the work that John Cena did. And that's probably on creative's part, I don't know, or if Del Rio didn't want to wrestle that much, I don't know. But the fact is, it wasn't being defended as much as it was when John Cena was doing it. In comes Kalisto with Sin Cara, of all people, right? And they formed the Lucha Dragons. Lucha, 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 Lucha. And it was a very high-flying tag team. But Sin Cara got hurt, as did everybody else on the roster. And so that left Kalisto without anything to do. So they put him up against Del Rio for the US Championship. All the main event people are gone. They are out with injury. His tag team partner is out with injury. So they put him up against Del Rio. And he wins the thing. It's like, wow, he wins the thing on his bout with Del Rio. Amazing stuff. But then they did the whole back and forth thing for a little bit. You know, Kalisto won, Del Rio won, Kalisto won again. And so it sort of knocked the prestige of the US title down a little bit. And that's not to knock on Kalisto at all, because his in-ring ability is amazing, and he's got some pretty decent mic skills. Definitely a lot better than some of the other main eventers. So, how do we get Kalisto from where he is right now to the main event? I'll tell you. Kalisto cannot lose that title. Well, eventually he'll have to lose the title, but not anytime soon. We can't have some sort of 2 months as the U.S. Championship and then it goes to R-Truth or something like that. Okay? Kalisto has to hold on to this for a long time. And I'm talking like Dean Ambrose long time. Except he'll actually defend it during that championship reign. Anywho, so Kalisto can't lose that title. And then John Cena's going to come back. And he's not going to want to see Kalisto with that title because that was his title. So he's going to challenge Kalisto for a match. John Cena cannot win that. Kalisto has to beat Cena clean. He has to. They could even have a 3-month feud, but Kalisto has to beat Cena every time unless you're going to do a Cena heel turn. That's the only way that Cena should be allowed to have that title back. But anyways, so you have Kalisto going over Cena several times, and this isn't going to hurt Cena at all. I don't know why the WWE thinks if Cena loses that it's going to destroy his street cred for some reason. It won't hurt Cena. This won't hurt Cena. This only elevates Kalisto. So he beats Cena cleanly, time after time after time. And you can't just stop at John Cena. You also need Randy Orton. You need Bray Wyatt. You need Roman Reigns. You need Dean Ambrose. You need all these top guys. Seth Rollins. You need all these top guys fighting after that belt. And Kalisto just defeats them over and over and over again. In fact, he doesn't lose that belt until he starts competing for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And that's how I take Kalisto from where he is right now to the main event! Do you agree? Do you disagree? Leave the comments below. Also, tell me which superstar or diva you think I should take to the main event next. Thanks for watching, and I'm Eric with Ring Rust.